Weekday, we're in the herd with football. Coach Joe Sousan's Bison team face one of their biggest challenges of the year when they meet the undefeated and nationally ranked Harvard Crimson in Massachusetts on Saturday. He says turnovers will be a huge factor in the game.
We just got to minimize those and create more. We had 2 last weekend. We missed a couple too last weekend, so we've got to be able to turn the edge or turn the tide in terms of turnovers.
He does say that even after having lost another tough game this past Saturday, his team's enthusiasm in practice has not waned.
Part of it is that they don't have class these past 2 days, and what I've told them is that they've got to be able to separate their academic life from their football life and come out here every day like that. And they know the opportunity they have against a pretty good football team this weekend.
One area Coach Sousan is hoping for improvement this week is offensively. That's where offensive tackle Lonnie Rawles comes in. He was the only returnee for this year's offensive line, which is slowly coming together.
I feel we have a sense that we know what we're doing, and as long as we stick together, we'll be fine, because it takes 5 for an offensive lineman to work as one. So I feel like we're moving pretty well during halfway through the season now. It's just we just got to complete all the little things to get them right.
Harvard's defensive line may be the best the Bison will face all year, but Rawls will use some sage advice from last year's 4 seniors this weekend.
What I learned from them is no matter what happens, you have to keep a leveled head. If you get too high or too low, that will mess you up for the game, and you can't have that. So if I ever jump off sides or have a bad play, just repeat, it's over, done. You can't bring it back. Just go on to the next one. So that's what I try to pass along to these guys.
Lonnie says he has grown a lot in his football knowledge from last year's freshman campaign.
Last year I was just trying to do the plays, but now I'm starting to understand what the purpose of each play is for and what each position is doing. So now I have a better understanding that what I'm doing and what's the purpose for it.
Of course, Rawls anchors the left tackle spot, which is so important with right-handed quarterbacks. The position was made famous in the movie The Blind Side.
Coming from high school, all my friends had seen the movie, and they just called me The Blind Side. I was one of the biggest ones in my high school, so they just always called me that. Big Mike and all, any name from that movie, I was called that. So I feed off that, and I really do appreciate that. I feel like I accept the pressure and I take it. I accept that challenge to be that person, and I love it. I just can't get enough of it.
The Bucknell-Harvard game will be nationally televised on the CBS Sports Network beginning at 3:30 Eastern Time.